Alright, testing mic. Alright, everything looks fine. Alrighty. Miami Grand Prix weekend now. Let's look back to last season and season 1, X-wise. So, season 1, S1 Miami, we came 11th. P11, got fastest lap as well. Unfortunately, didn't manage to keep back its point there. Season 2, we won in Miami and got fastest lap. Season 3, we came 2nd in Miami after that collision with Max. Season 4 awaits. We've had a pretty decent run in China a month ago. China in season 1 we had engine failure. China season 2 we DNF'd because of a crash. Season 3, 5th. So our first podium in China. Dinner there. Japan we won last season. We DNF'd. Japan in season 2, 12th. Japan season 1, 3rd. I don't know how, but okay. And we've never won a Miami Grand Prix. No, we have won a Miami Grand Prix, sorry. Which track have we not won at? We've not won at Saudi at all. We've had a very poor run in Saudi. So tracks coming up which we haven't won. We won in Monaco we've won. Canada we've never won. And race. We've DNF'd, got P8, P4 and M. Spain I've never won. So this could be a challenge for this weekend, this season. Oh no, we'll see. We'll upgrade this car, guys. So this is a second podium. Those who have not seen a livery yet, this is our beautiful livery right over here. Let's go for Miami. A nice blue mixture livery. Pretty nice inspiration, I guess. I like it. Hope you guys liked it. It's been a while making it. So yeah. Shall see. This livery will be something special. With that being said, let's head then to the race weekend. You'll all see the livery, don't worry. We are going to renew the sponsor because I feel like we can still aim for it. Let's go. Second driver press tour. Personal development then. We get team acclaim 1,000 or decline. We get 750 resource points. I'd rather get the resource points at the moment because we really need it. Fuel tank positioning is fine. Rear wing flap fine, perfectly.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process.
Yeah, 190 million.
We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Never mind. And passive development. We are gonna go for second drive.
Thanks for stepping in and helping handle that.
Just want to point out of our settings wise, career settings. So yeah, team acclaim rate increase. So sponsor and benefit on the market. Yeah, okay. Team acclaim, AI. Yeah, everything should have been increased apart from, yeah, fault types, everything is standard. Increase development, driver moves on, facility management, buy team icon. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need that. Good 75 considering our pace wise. Haven't been too strong for a while. Before we go to Miami, we have 2,100 points wise. I'm aiming to get in front of Ferrari at the end of the season, so let's hope for the best. Let's go to aerodynamics. Let's see what we can purchase. Okay. What happens if we rush it? What? No, we don't need to rush it. 450, no, we don't have much, nothing. Facility to upgrade powertrain. 14 more. Let's go. Hope you all like delivery so far. Okay, wet qualifying. But actually, we should just move. Yeah, let's just do the full. Let's just do practice today.
Welcome to the Sunshine State. Miami is ready and we're ready for practice.
Alright, then let's get ready to go out on track.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts on the car, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
Okie Miami S4. Sent it to Whitey as well. I'm gonna post it on YouTube as well, just so that you all can see. Let's go. Let me load up the chat. Okay. Let's go then. P1. Get a setup ready. Gonna go for 10 kilograms of fuel. Don't need too much. I'm gonna get my setup ready. This got 20 and then 36. 36 I think is a bit too much. We'll go 35. Let's go 36, man. Hold on, I'll check the chat. I'm 56 for now. Now let me load up the chat again. It didn't load up. Hi Felipe. I hope his setup is fine. We'll just right, going out intermediates. We'll do ERS management. Yeah, I do really need help on that, so I've got ERS management. Let's see then. If you haven't checked out the livery, by the way, check it out on the Discord server or YouTube or Instagram. I posted it all free at the moment. So yeah. Max speed right now is 189, 190. Flying that one and see what we get. Recharge VRS. This setup is not ideal. I can already feel that it's not ideal. I can't see this camera, wait. But telemetry is dying. Okay, what is the camera angle you're using from the GRS? The camera angle is because I can't use the other camera. Because I can't use the onboard. This thing is in the way. I need a better setup. If you have one, please let me know, because this setup is atrocious. It's F1, so you're allowed to change the setup.
Okay, reminder, a neat way to recharge the batteries by lifting at certain points when you feel you can and by gentle braking. Try those this lap and see how you get on.
Hold on, I'll check the track. Hi Jarius, welcome along. Maybe saw that.
Your front wing's damaged. Expects a lot of understeer unless we replace it.
Yeah, the setup is atrocious. I need to box a new one. I just the setup. It's too bad. Yes, even though I'm feeling confident with it, it's so bad to play. Right, I need some help, guys. I don't chat. Need some help, but need really help with this. I'm gonna need setup enters, but this setup is atrocious.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
I don't know. I really need help with the new setup because this is very bad. Let me ask Racing Shorts if he's even online. I don't think he is. No. Yeah, if any of you have a good setup for Miami, please let me know, because this is atrocious. Right, let's experiment. We'll go 70 and maybe 40. Maybe keep this at 100. And then this one, front camber, everything is fine. We don't need to adjust back. The suspension is the main part. If you don't get the suspension right, your whole lap is ruined. So let's push the rear to 5 because we're really struggling. Maybe front to 20, and then maybe rear anti-roll 15 maybe, because I don't think we really are bothered about that much. This is fine. We can go down to 55 maybe, 54, maybe 50. Brakes, tires are fine. Let's go and set a lap on these. Why is the chat disappearing every time I try to look at it? Wait. Dry or wet? Well, this setup is dry, but to be fair, all the sessions we've had wet, I've used a dry setup and we've actually topped the session, so let's see. Lovely. We aren't doing a thingy, I don't think. We're just going out on a lap, so let's just see how it works. By the way, guys, how's the livery? Just rate it here. Here's the livery. That's the livery. This is the livery. I like it, you know? I like it. It's like a mixture of a dark navy blue with a light blue. It looks stunning in the drawing, which will have sprint, race, and qualifying and the race. Okay, the setup was a lot draggy on the rear, but now we'll see how this plays out. We're going to do a lap and see how it plays off. Into turn number 1. Yeah, I needed better setup. This one as well is crap. Sheesh, yeah. I kinda like it. The blue looks just outstanding. The car is just like sliding in the corner, it doesn't want to turn. Oh.
Wow, that was a heck of an
Felipe,
impact.
please tell me you have a good setup for me, because I'm struggling so much. Livery almost as cute as you. Thank you. But it wouldn't be cute if we end up in the barriers. I need a better setup then. And yes, we are returning back to the garage. The setup needs work. Major work. Because it's an absolute pain. It doesn't look like it's gonna drop anytime soon, is it? No. It says shows weather now sunny. We'll see about that. We have 11 minutes left in the session bins, so it's gonna be 5 minutes time sunny. Felipe, please tell me you have a good setup for me. Because this setup is an absolute pain. Now we're in FP1, we can actually make some adjustments to the setup. The setups I use are oversteering. Okie dokie. Let me Google one. Okay, I found a setup. Okay, this guy looks very draggy the way he drives. What's his top speed? Top speed down the straight is what? 300 kilometers per hour. Alright, let's try and use this setup and see how we perform. We'll do 2 laps or 1 lap of fuel use. Don't need to have too much fuel. Chat, what do you think about Max's penalty yesterday? Penning the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. I think he deserved it. He's always so aggressive. Finally, the FIA see it. You know, back in 2021, they gave back the position instead of giving him the penalty. So it's good he paid the price for it today. He can be mad all he wants, but I think he deserved it. If only he like backed off, maybe then he wouldn't have got a penalty. And if he like gave more room, maybe he wouldn't have been given a penalty. But yeah, Max is Max. You can't change the Max. I've sent you the Google document. What document? F1 game. Oh, you sent me all the game setup. That's good. Okay. To be fair, the setup is W, the one I'm using right now. 200 miles per hour down the straight, essentially. Nearly 200. That's the highest we've gone so far. Alright, let me see the Google Doc you sent me. If you request editor access, you'll be punished by God. Can I get editor access, please? This is confusing. Very much confusing. Why is it 8 pages long? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. This is F124, mate. The Miami one might not be the great because Miami is... Okay, no worries. Let's try and use this setup and see. Let's use this setup and see. If we're beating McLaren's with this setup in the wet, and this setup is a dry setup by the way, just a heads up, then we are looking good, and this setup is already oversteery. I'm already sliding a lot. Oh dear.
Okay, I think the track's going to be drying out quite soon. Be careful you don't burn out your tyres.
Yeah, let's use Felipe's setup, just give it a shot and see. There's no way you put F3. Okay, error, front wing error, 9 to 3. Okay, let's see, 9 to 3. This is F1 2022 setup by the way, so I don't know. 55-50 differential. 55-50. 55-50. Put engine brake 100. It says RRLL. What does that mean? So all to the right, all to the left. So that's left, that's right. Okay. Suspension. There's no way you're telling me this is the suspension, bro. 21115. Okay, let's give it a shot. 2 1 1 11 5. Wait, what? 11 5. There is no 5. I'm cooked. There is no 5. LL means all the way to the left, all of them. Yeah, but it says RRLL. What about this one? Front ride height. I guess I'll just put 11. I'll put 10, and then this one 50. Brakes. Right, let's go and test this. I feel like this setup is going to be horrendous. No offense, but I feel like this is going to be horrendous because this is F122 setup, not F125. Okay. I can already feel the vibrations of this setup is already vibrating so badly. Please don't tell me this is a bad setup. Right, let's see. What lap time are we gonna get? Let me pray to God before I do this lap. Right, turn 1. Very oversteery for sure. I just didn't look at the time, the clock, but okay. This setup is one of the best setups out of all of them I've used so far, but it's very, very oversteery. Very, like, extremely. And I'm only on inters, so you can only imagine what it would be like on softs. Why are you using the F124? There's F124. Where? There is no F124. Oh snap, there is. To be fair, the F122 setup is working better than I anticipated. F122 setup I'm using right now is doing absolutely W. Let's just finish the lap on this F122 setup and see how good we are. So far, to be fair, W this setup, I like it. And it's F122 as well. And I like it. It's actually doing pretty decent. As soon as I say that, I hit the wall. So purple sector 2, Piastri 36.4. So that's an aim we have to get in the wet. 36.4, isn't it? 36s. Okay, let's see. Felipe, you're trying to make me not finish on the top. 36.4 he's set, right? 33, 34, 30. Nah, there's no way. There's no way I top the session. W. I topped the session with an F122 setup. That's crazy. Absolute W. My teammate's P9. Logan Sarge is P. This is W. We beat Oscar Piastri by 0.05 of a second. Felipe, thank you. I can't believe. Am I looking at this right? We beat the man who has been dominant all season with an F122 setup in my team career mode. Am I looking at this right? Because I don't know if I'm looking at it right. That's crazy. I'm happy. I'm really am happy. Right. Let's do sprint qualifying then. That's made my mood happy. I was only going to do practice, but I think Felipe's gone silent. He's like, what did I do? Is he even in the stream? I don't know. Right, let me check. Someone's commenting, let me see. Yeah, it's an F124 setup, don't worry. Well, at least I think you're using... No, I'm using F122. That's more shocking than Liam Lawson's performance at Red Bull. Well, I'm proud of that. P1. This is a solid start to the weekend. Right, let me make the graphics. I will use an F124 setup for qualifying and the race, don't worry. I swear to God, where's the graphic? I just downloaded it. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna post it on the server later. Alright, let's go to sprint qualifying then. It's gonna be mixed weather. If I have time, I'll do the sprint race. Use the G1 F124 setup. Let me see G1. Where's G1?
Welcome back to Miami and welcome to qualifying. Only raw speed will separate these drivers today, but the question is, who's got what it takes to get pole?
W. Oh my God, it's full wets. Wait, I'll just check because if it's gonna dry up and W is gonna go to like intermediates, I'm not gonna go out. I might be realistic. Let me see. Oh no, it's gonna be wet the whole session. All right, we need to go out then. Right. Okay, it's wet, so don't add 10 clicks of front wing. Just add an extra 2 clicks for ride height. Okay, I need to adjust the whole setup though. So W. Don't worry. Let me get the setup you sent me back. Where is it? Here we go. The first setup you sent me was F120. I don't know if this is F124. It doesn't say, but it has Vegas in it. And this one doesn't have anything. This one that's F123. It's so confusing. I don't know where F124 is. Okay, I think this is the one. Okay, Miami 20 to 24Q. Okay, let's see what we can do. 20 and then 24. Not that one, 24 here. Differential 125, 100. So 125, and then the 100's already done for us. Suspension geometry L 0.03 L 0.03 and then L. Okay. Suspension's the main one, so 41, 1, 9, 21, 41, 1, 9, 21, 20 and then 62, so 20, 62. Brakes, 155 I think, but to be fair for me, I'd rather use 55. And then the tires, we keep at the max because it's full wets, don't want to risk anything. Here's the Miami 2 setup, that's the updated one. 2 setup at the bottom of the page, so the last page on the drive. That's F1 2022. Okay, let's see. 4029. Okay. If this is the updated one, let's try and see. 40. Because I was confused, but okay. 4029. 5550. Suspension geometry R. $38.84. 38.84. Okay. 132.38. So 132. 38. There's no 38 here, so I'm just gonna have to leave it as. Yeah, Felipe, the F123 setup is so confusing because on this game this only go up to 40 to 100. I'm so lost. But nah, let's go and see what we can do. Because the top one says F124, the bottom one says F123, the middle one says F122, so they are fast, so fast, so lower wing if you need to. Okay. Thank you for letting me know.
We've dropped to P15.
Let me just tell you this here, use the top rows. That's what I did. Let's just go and see how this setup performs. So far, so bad. 190 miles per hour is the top speed. Then meanwhile the F124 setup we used was 198 miles per hour. Okay, so let's see anyway. If we don't get a good lap, we're going to restart qualifying. Sprint qualifying and just see how we can do it. The setup is not bad so far. Let me not jinx it though. Flashback to Spa season 1 when I jinxed it. What happened? I finished P8. in that race. The setup is nice, but it feels weird. The feeling just doesn't feel right. Okay. As long as we're getting in the zone, then that's fine. 34.8, that's pretty decent, especially in the full wets, because I did do a bit of practice on the Miami full wet just for fun in Grand Prix mode, so yeah. It's so sad as well. F125, there is no My Team. Like, you can't drive in My Team. You can only, it's like F1 Manager, because the F1 Manager is not actually coming out anymore because it went bankrupt essentially. Pretty much no one liked the game. To be fair, it was a mid game. I only played like one race, but no. Purple sector 2 then. I'll check the chat in a minute, guys. I don't want to lose focus. Logan Sargent P16 in the moment. Oscar Piastri 39.382 as Dennis Hauger's going to the intermediates. So Haas taking a gamble to Inters. I think it might be time for Inters because this is a bit too light for fours. As we come to the 9W then. Fittipaldi 42.4. We come to the line 38.5. Felipe, thank you very much for this setup. You deserve an award because we've topped the session in a way I didn't think we were going to. As Enzo Fittipaldi, Carlos Sainz, sorry, coming out very, very close to us. Yeah, let's get some get some fuel and then head back out on Inters because WIs. Chat has disappeared again. Then let me restart the chat. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why the chat keeps disappearing. I just opened Instagram and there's a plane crash in the sea. What is going on in the world, man? It's every day now, plane crash. You wake up, you're gonna hear that someone has crashed a plane. That's life, isn't it? W for us, let me see. Right, chat is not loading up. Let me try again. Oh, we only have 52 seconds left.
Might take a set of intermediates in these unpredictable conditions.
Mark, there's no way you're telling me to get intermediates now. I'm in the garage. Everyone's in the garage. Yellow stripes. I think we made it through comfortably. W Wesley. P1 by 0.8 seconds. We're cooking. Oops, so people used Inters at the end. Leclerc 18th. That's fine. Let's advance then. Oh, Lampy's here. I can't believe my eyes. Oh my god, I'm back. We are back, Akil. Let me see your setup. W. Thank you, Felipe, for the setup. But I think this setup is fun for now. Lampy, chat, if you don't know the Lampy mashup essentially, Lampy's been hibernating. Since we became champion in Season 2, he didn't attend any races in Season 3. He was hibernating in Australia. Season 4, he didn't bother to come. He came in Australia and then they security kicked him out. Now he's here in Miami. He flew to Miami just for this race. The team... about that, you got fired. I mean... No, you sent me to Japan. What? No, there's no way this game is that bad. They sent me on intermediates and the track is dry, it's bone dry. How stupid is the aim, bro? Come on. I bet Vesti's on softs. He's on mediums. And these guys sent me on intermediates. Lampy, bro. I thought you were the team principal, man. Do a lap. Not on intermediates, no. We're gonna be slow. Right. Get mediums. Mark, I don't know what. I don't care what you say. Look, I'm allowed to go on mediums. Vote in the chat, by the way, for should I do a sprint race today. And there's yellow flags and there's 4 drivers going very slowly. Because with the DRS I'm hitting 201 miles per hour. PH1 mediums. Why media? Oh, sprint qualifying 2. Okay, sprint. SQ3 is softs, right? I swear to God. I swear it's softs. I think it's softs. Dummy. Right. If you can. Alright, I'll try my best. Because you guys like the streams, I'll do it. To turn on, this setup looks beautiful so far. Don't worry about the track limit violation. It wasn't a track limit violation. FIA just testing some stuff, you know. Where's Lampy? Is he gone hibernating again? Because he's not here. I think Lampy's just retired. As we go through. What the hell? We've got puncture from what? How we got puncture? From that slight tap in the barrier. That's crazy. Puncture from that slight tap is mad. Even in real life you won't get puncture that bad. What we get? 29.7. I'd say that's good. But man, at the same time it's not good. Because I think Oscar's done a 29.6 in last season. AI did go in the 26s last season for sure. So I don't know. This is the sector which everyone pretty much hates. I like Miami as a track though. I love Miami as a track. It's really nice, the track. Some people might hate me for that, but I like it. Oh my god, I will. You have a puncture. Wait, didn't you do Miami like a month ago? Yeah, I know. That was season 3, mate. Your wings might be too high, by the way. Alright, we'll check that in the pit lane. For the first time, Lampy, since season 2, radio check. As we come to the line now with the front wing damage, 26.2. Ladies and gentlemen, SF7 is back in business. Reddick, how long have you been here? He's been here since season 2, mate. He's been here since season 1 or season 2. Fake F1 fan, no way you like this car park. Car park. Wait, what? It's end of this Q1. B1. No way. Hamilton's out. Hamilton's out. Hamilton's out. That is peak. Because Hamilton's like he has to win a race this weekend to be ahead of his teammate. Hi. Hello, Carlets. Lewis. Yay. Well, we've topped the session again. Let's go to the final showdown. Just making the graphic 1 second. Bear with me. Lovely, by the way. If you guys do like the graphics, let me know below. So Leclerc will start the sprint P18. That's fine because the car is still bottom. We are using custom setup, that's why we're faster. But the car is still last. Puck. So he sent front wing error. Front wing error is 40, Felipe. Is that fun? Who's your teammate this season, Leclerc? The only reason why he's slow because the car performance is bottom, so they don't have custom setups AI. We're using custom setups, we're faster, so that's why. I think this is fine. I think 40 is fine. Felipe, let me know. Shit, you're apart from me on. Yeah, for realism. We'll leave it on. Leave it like this, because I feel like it might be cooked. Nah. Bro, we topped the session by 1.3 seconds as someone who's dominated this weekend. Oh snap, I'm soft. Those wings are way too high. Well, we can adjust it after the sprint for the main event, which is a race, by the way. By the way, guys, last weekend in China, we had a game bug where I replaced everything on the car apart from these components. Where is it? Energy store and control electronics, because we only have 2 per season. So I replaced gearbox and everything. We're meant to start last. We qualified P10, so we started P10, even though we replaced everything. So we kind of got lucky with that. That's how bugged the game is, but meh, let's see. 27.1 is essentially the time to beat. And we head into turn number 1 with our fast, rapid car. Mr. Andrea Lampi is here. No longer CEO of the company, but he's team boss. 26.8 then through for Oscar Piastri. As we absolutely flatbed this car around. Hot lap mode is on. Switch it to none. I can manage the own ERS. 26.5 for Lando Norris. We've gone green through sector 1. We have made a bit of mistake. 29.6 through first sector. Like I said, we're not too fast in sector 1 for reasons. Disable ERS now. Oh no, stream lag. Get it fixed then for the sprint race. As we run through this wonderful Pain sector 2. Nobody saw that corner cut. It's impossible to turn there without touching that curb barrier. Thank you, Bollard. Purple sector 2 then. Nico Hulkenberg in the Williams is cooking. Bottas in the Aston Martin is P6. Mr. George Russell. By the way, if you talk bad about George Russell in that P1 server, you get banned. So just talk bad about Russell, it's fine. Even if you like him. As we come to the line now, at 25.8, that could see us provisional pole. For the first time this season, could we be on pole? Because we haven't been on pole all season long. Even in the sprint in China, we started P3 or P5, I believe. Could this be our first pole? We're not going to do 2 push laps in a row. We'll see now. Is the McLaren coming in the pits? Yes, he is. Where is Reddick from? He's from the UK, mate. Me and him are brothers, you know. Everyone's going out again on these softs. I don't think we should go out on softs again. We're not going to go out. We're going to stay in the garage because I feel a bit safe. That's right, on board then. With Lando Norris. Can he do anything? No, he can't. His lap times are 1 minute 49. That is it for him. Next across the line will be Bottas, who's on the lap. Fingers crossed, this could be pole. Orlando Norris is cooking. UK would be very boring. UK isn't that boring. As we come to the line, for the first time, it's provisional pole. Damn. That's pole. That's pole. That's pole, chap. And the first time Lampe is here, we're on pole. 125.889, separated by 0.3 seconds. Championship standings, 82 points behind. We are still in for this fight, despite having a very bad season. Have you got the AI too low, or is it? AI is 75 or 85. I think it's 85, so we're cool. I've reduced it a bit because we've gone from performance-wise from 6th best car last season to 11th. So I had to reduce it, otherwise there's no point playing the game. But man, that is not provision, that is pole. Sprint pole in Miami, baby. And the special livery has helped, didn't it? W now. Time to make the graphic. Where is it? Sprint pole. Here we go. Change the Chinese Grand Prix to Miami. By the way, guys, those of you who have Instagram, I'll post the graphic now. On Discord, I'll post it later, and on YouTube, I'll post it at the end of the weekend. That's what I usually do. So the end of the weekend will be Friday. It's quite fun for me to do on Friday. I'll let you enjoy the introduction to the race.
Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend. A lap of the Miami Grand Prix features 3.36 miles of track around the Hard Rock Stadium, and 19 corners make up the Miami International Autodrome, which will challenge the drivers in a tight wheel-to-wheel race. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Jet lines up on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Russell, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Verstappen, Hülkenberg, Bottas, Sainz, Ocon, Hamilton, Fittipaldi, Tsunoda, Gasly, Vesti, Albon, Stroll, Leclerc, Joe, Sargent, Hauger and Théo Pourchaire. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. As we all know, every single driver wants to know what's required of them, and in the case of this driver, I think things are pretty stable at the moment. They're doing what the team require.
But that's the thing, you know, as a driver, it's easy to feel like you're the individual, it's all about you, and you know you want to further your career the best you can, but you have to have the team hat on as well and play the team game, work with your teammate as best you can. It's not an easy balance to figure out.
Right, I know you're hot in the cockpit, but your tyres are going to be even hotter. You're going to have to work extra hard today to keep them cool.
The United Kingdom has achieved more World Drivers' Championships than any other country, over a quarter of which was won by Lewis Hamilton. 2019 Chinese GP was F1's 1000th official championship race. If we continue with around 20 to 24 races a year, we can expect the 2000th GP to happen around the year 2064. Superstitious, but in the long and fruitful history of F1, no one with the surname Hill has ever failed in winning a world title. For example, Graham Hill, Damon Hill, and Bill Hill are all previous world championship winners. For 2022, the FIA announced that the cars would now be rolling on 18-inch wheels, far larger than the 13-inch wheels used prior. These larger tyres were designed to reduce overheating, improve grip, and provide more aggressive racing.
Let's get the car up to temperature on this lap, please. We're loading the gears, so let's go through them all if you can.
Testing mic. Can you hear me now? You can't hear me. You sure?
Okay, incredible
There we go,
parking there.
parking
Nice one. That's
towards
going to
the
give you
left.
the edge if you can get good launch as the race
Facing
starts.
Norris.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin
Could
as
this
soon
be
as the grid
our
is formed.
first
Be ready with the
race
clutch.
win of the season? It's a sprint. We are facing towards Lando Norris. Here we go then. The Miami Grand Prix sprint is going to be underway in 5 lights time. There's the green flag at the back being waved. Let's get racing in Miami, and this light sound, and away we go. What a start. Already cover off the inside line to Lando Norris. We're going to be dummied into turn 1 by George Russell. Lando Norris goes off the road. We inherit P1 still. Russell and Norris battling along as we pull away. This start of the sprint. Norris P2, Russell P3. Perez and Verstappen battling. You don't often hear the second driver battling Max Verstappen, but in the game he does so. As Lando Norris is trying to overtake us, we're going to cover off the inside line. DRS to none mode. I'm going to let these two overtake me because I'm going to let them dummy. Do the dummy. Oh, come on, George. No way, Lando had a good start. First time in it. Well, how about I don't let them go ahead of me? These softs are already dead, man. These softs are from SQ3. What? Yeah, we're definitely cooked, aren't we? I mean, to be fair, everyone else is on softs, so nah, we're all gonna be struggling. To be fair, they've done extra laps in the SQ3, so won't be too much under pressure. Here comes George Russell, we're going to defend. Track limits, where man? But we lead a Grand Prix for the first time in Season 3. We lead a Grand Prix in the lead. Season 4 this is, right? I don't know what season this is. Season 4, yes. Not Season 3. Too much depression. I'm gonna not fight the fastest lap because you don't get an award for it, because it's unfortunately it's a sprint. There's only 7 laps, so you don't get extra points for it. Trying to break the DRS toe from Mr. Russell. And if you're a SkyQ or Skyglass customer, make sure you press the red button on your remote control to not miss out any other action of the weekend, where we have the main event, of course, the race, which will be happening on Friday. I don't know what date. Yeah, I think it's in May. No, it's gonna happen in April. Friday this weekend. This week, Friday. And of course we have qualifying, which will be happening on Thursday. Thursday qualifying, Friday the main event, the race. And like I said, if you're SkyQ or Skyglass customer, you can ride on board with 20 drivers with the battle channel as well. Yeah, bro, I'm just helping Sky, you know, marketing. They pay me money for it. They pay me like £5 in game. It's like $5. George Russell is on the inside. Try not to do a Max Verstappen. George Russell hits us.
Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage.
Got from fuel damage from that. Was that our fault? Let's look at the replay. Marketing to 3 people. Was this our fault? I can't lie. Fine, I'll give him room, but like, I'm gonna go off the road, aren't I? If I give him room, look. There's no way I'm gonna get DRS. What did I do to get DRS? 4 actually. 4 people including myself who's watching. What the hell? Why is the car not turning? Don't make me mad, George. the bounty inside. There's no way I'm fighting a McLaren and a Mercedes in a 11th best car with the W setup which Felipe gave me. Felipe, I think we should have listened to you about the medium tyres because these softs are cooked. See, Andrea Lampi does not know much about F1 now. To be fair, Lampi, your Instagram page is blowing up massively. I've been hit. Oh, red flag,
Okay,
and I got hit.
nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
This is not a nice way to end off the first half of the season. Is this our fault? Let's see. I went off the road, got hit. There's no way. Max hit me. Perez takes P3. It's crazy. Max hits me, and then it's just Constantina's effect. I stood up till 4:30 last night. Why? Why 4:30? Go and revise. You see, guys, I don't have traction control on. TC is off. Right, Felipe. There's a meme about traction control in the Discord server. About it. Discord group, not server. Radio Lampi. Oh, Lando's locked up. Perez takes P3. Radio. What's the... How many laps left? These tires are toast. Broski turned brake assist off and called it traction control. Jack wannabe. I had to turn it off so the red flag bug doesn't kill. There's no way Russell has DRS and he's that slow. Skull emoji. Which radio impression should I do? Let me do Lando Norris. Wait.
Alright, Max, so we've been given a 5-second penalty for exceeding track limits at turn 5 and pushing Oscar Piastri off the road.
So yeah, you know what that is? It's simply lovely. To be fair, Max deserved that penalty yesterday, 150%. But what was so unfair is Lawson got a 10-second penalty for putting 2 wheels off the road and gaining a place. My man Max Verstappen just went fully off the road, gained a whole second, and still got a 5-second penalty. That should have been 10 seconds for him, not 5 seconds. He didn't, he was ahead. Radio 4 left. Radio, is the latte machine working? My god, Russell's about to... Whoa! Russell just trying to recreate Bortoletto and Alonso. But by the way, I don't think... I remember Oscar Piastri said in the brief room, what did he say? I don't think Bortoletto has a flight back home after what he did to Fernando. To be fair, Bortoletto had nowhere to go.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
I understand the fights in the podium. Nah, but like, I don't hate Max. I like Max, but like, I don't like love him. Like, I don't like him as the best driver, right? But like, he has to be chill. You know, his driving is like HSRL tier 2. He goes off the road, doesn't accept the fate, denies it. This is a nice battle with the Mercedes, chat. Oh, as soon as I said that. No win. No, Lando no wins. Even in the game, Oscar Piastri is beating Lando Norris. By the way, Piastri won in Bahrain, he won in Saudi, he won in Australia, he won in Japan. China, guess who won? Frederick Vesti in a V-carb. Now on to Miami. Oh, come on, bro. There it. Okay, I will pay £150 if you say to me that is not my fault. That was not my fault. Look at Lando. I have no room. Literally, I can't go this side because Russell is gonna hit me at the when we look. See, he's squeezing me, and then I get squeezed by Lando. Then I'm Mr. No Man Land. Lawson's a prick, he deserves it. How? To be fair, Lawson, he got promoted to Red Bull and he also got fired within 2 races. That's the record. Even my man... Oh. Lando might need to see an ambulance after this race because he kind of flipped upside down. No, I didn't flip him upside down. Red Bull flipped upside down. Oh my god. Good god. Max Verstappen's not having the best race. He just got sandwiched. Lando won't be champ. To be fair, Lando has the car. He has the power, he has the team, he has his teammate, he has all the resources to be world champion, but he doesn't have the mindset and the skill. Literally, the mindset, the mentality and the skill is not there. Like, yeah, the crash in qualifying was a mistake. Quali was a mistake. He paid the price for it. He managed to recover to P5, but like, in the race, when he was battling with Lewis, I think it was a bit silly to get ahead of him right when the DRS line is there. Like, you should have just let Lewis by and then just get the DRS. He would have been like P2 if he didn't do that. I don't glaze Lando. What are you talking about, mate? But I have to say, his win in Australia was mad. It was a brilliant win. A W win for him, because for him to go off the road and then make the call to pit when the team wasn't ready to pit, it was a decent call. But since Australia, Melbourne, it hasn't been the best of Lando.
Gap to your teammate behind.
I also have the fanboys which have their cheeks.
6.3
I know, I saw the fangirls picture. It was like, I can't describe it here because if YouTube is watching, they're probably gonna want to close down my stream, but I think you all know what I mean, what we saw. Yeah, medium tires was the tires to go to. These tires are finished. Thank you, Andrea Lamprey, not letting us win the race today. Oh no, we didn't get DRS, we're cooked. Oh, we did, never mind. Right, as long as we get on the podium, I'm fine. Oh, I got a plan, I'm just gonna stay behind Max. I'm not gonna give, oh, next lap is the last lap, we're cooked anyway, never mind. No questions asked, we're cooked. The medium tyre was the tyre to go to. It's only 8 points, so I don't really care. It's only 8 points, it's not going to change the championship much. As long as we get the podium, it's fine. Yeah. DRS. Still going to stick behind Max for DRS next lap. Norris 128.8. That's fine.
Final lap. Push, push.
I remember in Abu Dhabi, Lando said, next year's my year. Dun 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 dun.
Keep on it, we might make a mistake.
Perez, man, chill. How am I not gonna get DRS? I was within a second. Oh snap! I'm puncture risk. I'm at puncture risk. Piastri is not in the port. It's his P7, so he's in the point. He gets only 2 points. Piastri's downfall is starting to happen. Perez, man, move. He's defending his own teammate. Absolute fish of a head.
Well, what happened? Let me know you're okay.
Radio no Lotus into podium. Bro, you literally, what's it called? You made me start on softs. Felipe said mediums. I should have gone mediums. Because you made me cook these tyres. Perez is about to be dummied. Perez is gonna fall out of the points, I swear to God. Point. Oh, come on. Prick. Move. Oh, hello, Bing. I got a new DC. I've got a double pass. Okay, give me the username here. I'll add you later on. Oh, big lockup. Perez, I'm sorry. Lando Norris wins the boringest sprint race you've ever seen in your life. Here he comes late P4.
Right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
P4, we've got a puncture at the end of the race for sure because the car's going very slow. Still star result, double result. I think I'm really happy with the P4 still. Still points. Race highlights was insane.
So that wraps up the sprint race, but there's still more action
I don't know
yet
if
to
wins
come
then,
this
but
weekend.
the first time
We've
he
got
wins
qualifying
something.
and of course the Grand Prix.
20th, Leclerc dropped. That's peak. That's actual peak, but no. Hamilton made up one position in the race. Piastri dropped P4 to P7. Who actually cares about F1 Academy? I mean, last year I was obsessed with it because I liked it, because there was someone actually winning races and someone who's actually dominant. This year, F1 Academy is just bleh. Like, bro, the cars have no DRS, nothing. It's so bad. We moved up though. We've gone from P6 in the championship to P5. That's not bad. So let's say we win this weekend. We will be, let's calculate it, 39 plus 26 is 7. Then that's 65 points, so we'll be right with P3. Piastri doesn't finish any points, we'll be good. McLaren are cooking the constructors. They'll probably win the constructors by round 8. So. But yeah, race director who got penalty. Oh, he's been given a warning for collision with Russell. Okay, yeah, whatever. Do you want a latte because you're not getting one? Do you want your job because you're not going to get one? Oh wait, I shouldn't have said that. Never mind. You didn't hear anything. But anyway, thank you everyone for joining. Next stream Thursday for qualifying. It will be only minimum 15 minutes, 20 minutes qualifying wins, and then obviously we have the race on the Friday. So yeah. Thank you all for joining so much. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you on Thursday. Or today. I don't know.